Welcome back to episode 3 of Cuphead. If this is your third episode with me, then you clearly enjoy the chaos. So why not hit the subscribe button and stick around for the rest of the series, and everything else we've got coming up. To start, we're facing Cagney Carnation. This is the final boss before we unlock Isle 2. With this boss you can't hurt the stem, you must shoot the flower directly in order to damage him. He's got a few different types of attacks in phase 1. The first one, he shoots a bunch of seeds up into the air, and they'll fall down and plant themselves and turn into a bunch of different tiny plants. These plants can be stationary on the bottom, they can grow up into a vine and come at you, or the one that you see me parry will grow up and go flying around in the sky, spitting seeds at me itself. As you've seen, he can comically expand his face. He can shoot these boomerang-like seeds at you. And then he can summon 3 seeds that he shoots directly at your position. Alright, time for his final phase. As you can tell in this final phase, he covers the ground in roots and vines, making it impossible to touch the ground now. He will also randomly choose platforms to grow them up to, making it to where you have to move off of that one. Also, he will shoot pollen balls at you that you'll have to jump over or parry. I definitely could have played this part of the fight better. Honestly, A- isn't bad. We're not going for perfection just yet. We'll wait for the expert run for that one. Cagney Carnation doesn't have a secret phase. But next up are the bloopers. Don't forget that after you beat that boss, this gold coin is finally available. The dye house. Well, let's go in. Oh, ain't that a pip? Looks like you boys really put the kibosh on them debtors. You can head on over to the next aisle. Plenty more marks for you to lean on there. Time for aisle 2. Guys, hang on. Think the stars are caught up with you. I believe I found a way out of this mess you're in. Hot dog, you have? Your strength is growing. You'll soon be a match for that no-good King Dice, and maybe even the devil himself. Golly, do you really think? I do, but you'll never get close to the devil unless you already have those soul contracts in hand. Only then will you get a chance to turn the tables on that fiend. So when the time comes, do the right thing. Alright, now we're moving on to Djimmi the Great. His first phase actually has 3 different types of attacks that you can see. The first one's the cat sarcophagus. Try saying that 3 times fast. And then there's 2 more that I'll show later on after the secret phase. You got one where he opens the chest and a bunch of blades fly out, and another one where he opens the chest and a whole bunch of treasure flies out. Then you'll enter phase 2. Here you'll have to shoot the wall segments that have faces on them, and avoid the spinning blades that are going between the walls. Then you enter phase 3. The slug-like version of Djimmi will shoot his eyes at you, and you'll have to dodge them, along with constantly dodging the mummies that are flying at you as well. You can't actually kill the mummies though. Then you enter phase 4, where now you gotta fight a puppet version of Cuphead. He'll shoot his finger gun at you and every third bullet will be parryable. And Djimmi's hat will be flying around trying to shoot you as well. Then we're going to enter the final phase. Djimmi's going to summon 3 pyramids with eyes on them. And these eyes can shoot laser beams. Djimmi will also shoot telekinetic blast at you. But that's all there really is for that phase. Unless you activate the secret phase, which I'll show you next. We got an A, not bad. Alright, time for the secret phase. Alright, now this is how you activate the secret phase. Right after you defeat the sarcophagus version of Djimmi, you'll need to turn into the small plane version and allow him to scan you while you're small. And then the puppet will come up as small Cuphead. And you'll skip the puppet phase. But now the puppet will be sitting in the middle of the screen, making the final phase a lot harder. For this phase, everything's the same except for the puppet. And the puppet will shoot in counterclockwise or clockwise motions. You can actually still damage and defeat the puppet as well, which will make the fight normal again. Okay, now I'm going to show you the 2 attacks that were missed in phase 1. The first one is where he sends out the swords. I also feel like I forgot to mention during the first phase that he'll also occasionally shoot a skull at you. This can happen with any attack in phase 1. The other attack that can happen in phase 1 is he'll summon his chest and shoot a bunch of treasure out at you. This one's probably the most trickiest to dodge. Now I'm going to teach you a little trick that can help you throughout the entire game. As you're playing, if you have any issues with any bosses, if you walk in a circle clockwise 3 times in a row, the Djimmi will pop up granting you a wish. This wish will give you 3 extra health for your next battle. You only get 3 of these unless you win a battle. So if you keep losing and you need more, you can always just go to an earlier fight you're confident in. Here's the bloopers. Alright, to finish up today's video, we're going to go visit the second mausoleum.
Here comes a spooky bunch. Now go!
From this one, we'll unlock another super.
Victory!
I knew if I rooted around here I could find something special for you. But I didn't know I'd get trapped again. Thanks for saving me a second time. Take this magical super art, and I'll see if I can find you another. This super makes you temporarily invincible. You can't be damaged. You can move freely, but you can't shoot and parry. And that's where we're going to end today's video. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe for more Cuphead and other future content. I'll see you in the next one. And remember, every respawn is an epic quest.